Hi, my name's Scott. I love my backyard. I love to grill. Love being outdoors. And as far as I can see it, you can make it in the oven. I can make it better on the grill. Alright, so welcome to another week of Blood, Smoke, and Beers. As you can see, this week we're doing chicken wings. That's right, chicken wings. We went to our local butcher. We bought some, whole chicken wings. We cut off the wing tips and broke them down into wingettes and drumettes. And we patted them nice and dry with a paper towel. So they're ready for our rub. And we're going to go ahead and accompany that with some beer bread. That's how we're incorporating the beer this week. Big Wave Golden Ale. So that's Kona Brewing Company, and that's going to be going into our beer bread. So we're going to start off with the beer bread real quick. We have our loaf pan already buttered up and greased and ready to go. In our bowl, we have 3 cups of self-rising flour, half a cup of sugar, and that's right, we're going to go ahead and add 1 beer. Now the trick to making this beer bread, anyone can make it, but the warmer the beer, the sweeter the bread. Kind of like blackened berry, sweeter the juice. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour that beer, 12 ounces, right into that bowl. Just like so. Save a little bit for the chef. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab myself a spoon because I didn't prep myself that well this week. And we're going to give this a quick little stir. And we're going to incorporate this all. And again, 3 cups self-rising flour, half a cup of sugar, and 1 beer. Grease the pan with butter in the oven, 1 hour at 375. Simple as that. It's almost like a set it and forget it. Now we're going to go ahead and after we get this stirred up and poured into our butter pan, this does get a little tough. We're going to go and season our chicken wings. Now, this is my personal dry rub that I'm putting on the wings this week. I've had a few people actually ask me about how I make my wings because I've been making these the same way for so long, and also asked me about the beer bread. So if you are one of those people that have asked, this week's your lucky week. You're going to get to learn exactly how I make them. Now, my dry rub consists of, I do everything by tablespoon. So you can make as much as you want, but everything's in tablespoons. And I do salt, pepper, cumin, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion salt, and the secret ingredient, well, not the secret ingredient, but what I like to put in there is also ground cinnamon. Yes, that's right, I said cinnamon, and let me tell you, it gives the wings such a sweet hint of sweetness as you're eating them. Even no matter what sauce you use, it just comes out phenomenal. So, all right, so we got our dough all ready to go. That's right. And we get it in there. And it's as simple as that. Get it, just spread it around so it fills the pan. I give it a little tap, levels itself off, and that'll go into the oven again at 375 for 1 hour. Now, so we'll go ahead and season these wings. We'll get these going. And this week's plan, as far as the sauce goes, now you could use any sauce you want. You could use barbecue sauce, whatever you desire, whatever works for you. But today I'm going to split these up, and I'm going to do some with Frank's Red Hot Sweet Chili Sauce, which is actually pretty phenomenal. I mean, it's got a great flavor in that sweet chili sauce. It's not too spicy, and it really goes well with these wings. And then the other one, we're going to use Frank's Red Hot sauce. That's right, because we put that shit on everything. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that this week. And we're going to cut that up so it's not so hot with some butter and some honey. That's right. So that'll go in a pot later on, and we'll get ready to make that buffalo sauce. And that's really about it. So instead of making you guys sit around here and watch me finish seasoning up these chicken wings, we'll let you guys go, and we'll meet you out at the grill pretty soon. We're gonna get that fired up. All right, so we're outside. You can see I brought out the heavy artillery today. My old construction coat, a little cold. So we're gonna be trying to spend pretty much most of this cook inside, even though it's, you know, not a long cook. Staying warm and getting ready to watch some playoff football. I'm sure, as the world knows, we got Tampa Bay and Green Bay coming up at 3 o'clock, and then you have the Chiefs-Buffalo game to follow. It's going to be an interesting day of football, and I plan on having my tush glued to that couch all day long once these wings are done. So we're cooking it up. We're firing up the chimney right now. We're using Kingsford briquettes, and we're going to be setting this grill up again for the indirect cook at around 350 degrees. So we have our 2 baskets set to the side. That'll be our indirect setup for today, and I'll show you that a little bit later on once we get the coals nice and hot, and we'll check back with you soon. All right, so as you can see, we got our chimney pretty much all hot and ready to go. I can see the flames coming out of it. I don't know if you can, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to spread these coals out onto each side of the grill. Start over here on the right. We're going to put a little bit over here on the left. And once we get these coals in there, what we're going to do is we're going to get the top grate on. We're going to close the lid and try and get this thing right up to our 350 degrees. And once we hit that temperature, we'll bring those little chicken wings out here and we'll get them going. Things are looking good. All right, so we've gone ahead and let our temperature come up to about 400, and then we settled it back down to 350 degrees, exactly where it would be. But this is a cold day, so once I lift this lid to get these chicken wings on, I'm probably going to drop that temperature real quick, but we'll get it back up to temp. It shouldn't be a problem on the Weber kettle. A lot easier than the Oklahoma Joe on a day like this. So as you can see here, we're going to take our chicken wings, and for about 7 minutes per side, we're going to cook these things directly over the coals. That's going to help us get these things established, establish a little bit of a crispy skin on it. And then we'll go ahead and indirectly finish it off to cook out that pink on the inside for about another 15-20 minutes after that. So we're going to head and, once these babies are on here, we'll try and tighten up the ship a little bit here. But we'll get them on. We're not worried about that. We'll worry about crowding the pool. You get Tito inside barking at the window. He's probably trying to attack somebody. All right, so our wings are on. Our lid's going on. And we're going to check back. I'm going to give them a flip in about 7 minutes, 7-8 minutes. And then we'll wait another 7-8 minutes. And then we'll indirect. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes now. We're going to go ahead and get these chicken wings flipped. Look at that. Got a nice good char on those chicken wings right now. I'm going to flip them over. Give them about 7 minutes on the other side, and then finish them off for the indirect. They smell delicious. If you could only smell through this video, huh? But you just have to believe me. That one got a little bit crispy. Nothing wrong with that. Char is your friend. That's right, char is your friend. You always want to have that crispiness, and this is the best way to get that, to establish it, is directly over those coals. Some do it last, I do it first. Well, I get the dirty work out of the way. There we are. We'll see you guys in about another 7 minutes. Okay, so another 7 minutes have passed, so we are ready to take our chicken wings and stick them in the center of our grill. As you can see, they got really nice crispy char going on there, and I like that little blackish on there. These things are going to be truly phenomenal. I already taste them, my mouth is watering. Alright, so we're going to move them over into the center of the grill, get them off the direct heat, and hopefully it should only be about another 20 minutes from now. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and then we're going to come out and we're going to give these chicken wings a flip. and then that should take us into the home stretch. In the meantime, we're gonna go in and warm ourselves up because it is colder than a witch's tit out here. And for those of you, I googled this and this is true, that don't really know what that means, is because back in the day they believed that the witch's skin and her blood were very cold. So that'd be it, colder than a witch's tit. Anyway, let's get inside and let's go make some sauce. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna check on our beer bread. It's got about 15 minutes left on it, but it's starting to look pretty good in there. So we're just gonna pull out a little bit and we're gonna give it the knife test. We'll stick it down right in the center, and if that knife comes out dry, we'll call this beer bread complete. And you can see it's still a little wet, so we're gonna give it another 15 minutes like it's supposed to have. And we'll check back in on the beer bread in a few minutes with you guys, and we're gonna get ready to start making our sauces. Okay, so we've got our buffalo sauce working out right now in the pot. We put 1 stick of salted butter in, along with 1 12-ounce bottle of Frank's Red Hot sauce. I did a teaspoon of chopped garlic and probably about 2 tablespoons of honey. So we got that in the bowl, and we're gonna let this heat up, and we're cooking this nice and low because we still have some time for our wings to cook out on the grill. But it'll all come together nice, and that honey's gonna give that heat a really sweet little flavor, and they're gonna be delicious. Not the first time I've ever done this, so trust me when I tell you that these are gonna be phenomenal buffalo wings. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit, and we'll come back and we'll check on our beer bread, we'll check on our wings, and we'll keep you guys posted. So we went ahead and we tested the bread one more time to make sure it was done. And yeah, she's looking pretty good. So we're gonna take this out of the oven. It's been 55 minutes at 375. Again, we'll go over this real quick. This was 3 cups of self-rising flour, a half a cup of sugar, and 1 12-ounce beer. You can use any beer you want. Just make sure the beer is room temperature. You don't want it to be too cold. So we're gonna let this cool down for about 15-20 minutes, and it should be ready to accompany our wings. They should be done around the same time. And we'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, so Tito accompanied me outside to check on the wings. He did a little stint at the vet this week. He broke his dew claw. Yeah, that's right. How do you break a dew claw? Anyway, he's doing all right. He's back to licking the utensils, chewing on my firewood, and running around the backyard like a complete nut job. All right, so off comes the lid, and we're gonna go and give these chicken wings a flip. It's been 10 minutes already, so we're gonna flip them over. We'll give them all a flip. And again, you do want to check these chicken wings. You don't want to just go by time. Never cook by time when you're grilling or smoking. Go by temperature. That's what you're cooking to. They don't tell you temperatures for no reason. You don't want raw meat. You can't have any meat. I mean, pudding if you don't eat your meat, right? So anyway, so we'll give them a flip. We're gonna give them another 10 minutes, and we're gonna come back, check on them. We got our sauce inside simmering. We got our beer bread cooling, and this is gonna be one delicious meal here at Blood Smoke and Beers. Catch you guys soon. All right, so our wings are in. They're all sauced up. We went out to the grill. We checked them with our Thermapen. This actually probably is the best instant read thermometer you can get for meat. I mean, it's amazing. It's always pretty 100% accurate on everything I've checked, and I never second guess it. But anyway, that's besides the point. We got our chicken wings all slathered up in our buffalo sauce. Over here on our cutting board, we have our beer bread. We have a couple of slices because it is just me right now. The wife's out probably spending money and shopping. Here's some chicken wings. We got it on the cutting board just for a little picture. And if you don't feel like making your own blue cheese, I tell you right now, the best blue cheese in the world is Ken's Chunky Blue Cheese. Yep, and I'm not getting paid. This is not an advertisement. I'm just telling you how it is. This is a guy who goes to the food store, tries everything he sees, and this is what I've come up with. Best blue cheese ever. So we're going to go ahead and change the camera angle. We're going to give these things a taste. And that's it. Don't forget, Kona Big Wave is what made our bread today. All right, so you've seen everything I did today. You got all my recipes. These are one of my favorite things to make. The beer bread, the wings, and chili. Those like a staple with everything that I cook. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give these wings a taste. And you can leave comments below if you like. And this is a big discussion. Do you like the drumettes or the wingettes? Which do you prefer? Anyway, hit the like button if you like what you've seen, and feel free to subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys soon, because I'm gonna have my mouth full. I got a whole tray of wings here. I gotta eat by myself. So see you later. Oh my God. Crispy, sweet, smoky, spicy. Chicken's white. I'll get up in the camera over there. Gotta check over here. My God. Anyway, that's it for this week. See you guys next week. Hope you're eating good just like me.